Now, you've already learnt the core skills of CPR for an adult. But what about children? Well, it's a sad fact that many children do not receive resuscitation because people are worried that they'll make things worse. Don't worry, you can't make things worse. And it's far better to use the same simple steps of adult CPR on a child who is not responsive and not breathing than to do nothing at all. However, there is one small change you can make to make the CPR skills you've learned more appropriate for children over 1 year old. First, let's get the mannequin ready for child CPR. Do you remember the tab under the chest? Make sure it is pulled all the way out so that the word soft is showing. Like before, place the mannequin's chest at your knees with its head to one side. On a child, place the heel of only one hand in the centre of the chest, just as Ashraf is doing. If you find it too difficult to push using just one arm, you can use two, as you did before with the adult. Whatever you need to do to make sure you compress the chest to the correct depth. Push down at least 1/3 of the depth of the chest. Watch Ashraf to see what this looks like. For a child, the push and breathe part of CPR is the same as for an adult. It's just that a child may need less air to make the chest rise. Take 1 second for each breath. Now, follow along with Ashraf. Push 30 times on the chest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
And give 2 breaths. "30 compressions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
And 2 more breaths. Now you know how to do CPR for a child. It's a lot like adult CPR, isn't it? The only difference is that you need to compress the chest 1/3 of its depth. It doesn't matter whether you need to use 1 or 2 hands to achieve this. Remember, if you're not sure whether they are a child or a small adult, you're not going to harm them whether you use the child or adult technique because they are so similar. And if you ever have to do this for real and you forget the child technique, don't worry. It's just important to breathe and push, even if you use the adult techniques.